Hey, Plumbing Bros!
Hello, good morning.
It's fun day, fun day, fun day! Back at it.
We took a week off.
We did, as we...
It was a...
this is the start, as we're recording this
Yes.
live, because this will go on for infinity.
Infinity and
Yeah,
beyond?
Yeah, on YouTube, and it's just now social. Everything you put out there now just goes on forever.
Right, which we try to tell
our
our
kids. It
kids.
blows my mind. Yeah, our grandkids will see this. But as we're recording this, it's a Monday. It's the start of a just kind of a natural, what most people think is a work week.
Right.
It's Monday, but every day's fun day to us. When you're doing your own thing, it's every day's fun day.
That's right.
But we took a week off last week.
We did.
We took a week off of working out.
Oh, yeah, working out and Potty Talk Live went on a hiatus, kind of like TV shows do.
Yeah, which is all right, guys.
Yeah.
If you kind of just, you want to be heading in the right direction, doing the right things, but,
Right.
It doesn't have to be, every day's a grind kind of a thing.
Right. So, yeah, so we took
did.
a week off. It was good. We've got a big project coming up, and we spent a lot of time working on that.
Hey, some cool stuff coming out for you guys.
But we had decided that we were going to take a week off, even from working out, and I think we'll never do that ever again.
No, I don't like that feeling. It's like all of a sudden, just every day being a cheat day. Eating pizza and everything you want. And
hot tamales.
Right.
Like
we didn't do that, but that's what it feels like not working out.
Right.
So we
anyway,
did. Yeah.
But we're back at it.
So I hope you guys are back at it too. So we have the plumbing business success word of the day.
We do. Reliable.
Reliable. Number 69 is reliable.
Reliable.
So what comes to your mind?
Oh, so you're throwing me under the bus? See, normally we don't talk about what we're going to talk about on the word of the day. We just kind of, let it go and figure out.
Let the years of experience come out and just wash out, because normally what comes to mind, that's really what needs to be said.
Yes. So reliable. I think reliable means being, for one, from a plumbing business standpoint, reliable to your customers. That's kind of the obvious, though, that if you're going to tell a customer that you're going to be there at a certain time, be there at that time, or which is part of reliable. Boy, that was the biggie. When we had our plumbing business, we were really adamant about making sure if we were going to be late, if one of the technicians was going to be late, that the office would call the customer just to give them a heads up, just to let them know. Right. And boy, that diffused the situation. If a customer might be frustrated, diffused it 99% of the time. Right.
Now, it doesn't mean they may be a little kind of grumpy or whatever about it, about you being put off. Don't expect them just to be blowing you kisses and thank you, because no one wakes up in the morning and wants to call a plumber. However, the number one complaint, with plumbing customers, this is residential service
there goes
customers.
The car I want right there.
There we go. Yep, we're gonna get that.
I want that Range Rover.
Want that Range Rover. All right, that's next on your list. All right. Hey, and that's
sorry.
And Christmas is coming, baby.
Oh, big red bow and a Range Rover.
Yeah, there we go.
Why not?
Okay. Hey, so the number one complaint, number one complaint with plumbing customers, residential service plumbing customers, that is not price, which everyone thinks it's price. Price is down the list. Okay? The number one complaint is just non-communication.
Right. Not calling. And I will tell you that the times where we call, again, 99% of the customers are, okay, thanks for letting me know. They're just grateful to know. And from a woman's standpoint, which again, most of the time when you're dealing with residential service customers, plumbing customers, you are dealing with residential, or you're dealing with women, right? With the moms of the house manager, whatever you want to call them.
Just happens to be that way. Yep.
Right. And from speaking from that point of view, from a mom standpoint, where I'm running the house, I've got my day scheduled out, and if you guys are listening, you kind of know your wife. If she's got things scheduled out at home, kids need to be to the doctor at this time. We've got gymnastic lessons, we have soccer, whatever. Her day is scheduled out. And so if I've scheduled in a plumber to be there between 10 and 12, then by golly, he better be there between 10 and 12. And if he's not, my whole day goes into a tizzy. But if I get a phone call to say that the plumber's going to be late, then I've got time to rearrange my day. Right.
You can go do the things you want to do, and that's what we found, time after time after time. Which leads to another discussion, something that we teach, is you always overbook. And that's a whole nother that's a whole nother master class teaching and things we work on with our private coaching clients. But it's the idea of overbooking. So long as you call and communicate, and I can't in almost 20 years of having our own plumbing business and 35 years of dealing with plumbing customers,
not sure where this big truck is going.
Yeah, ooh, and he's bigger than me. I don't want to argue
that
with him.
That was a close one.
All right, we must.
You lost your train of thought on that one.
Right.
I saw that
so
coming right
in
at us.
35 years, I can't think of a time with a customer where we just totally lost customer. They just blew up because we called and said, "Hey, we're running a little bit behind." And, now,
and don't call during. Like if you're already late, don't call and say we're going to be late. Well, they know that. They figured that part out. Call beforehand.
So that all leads up to that's a good one. I kind of went with that. That's a biggie.
That is a biggie.
And that's a difference between being a plumbing hack and a professional plumbing business, plumbing company, being a plumbing business owner. So having that in there. So there we go. Yep. All right. So that's the plumbing business success word of the day. Is
number 69, reliable. And I want to say, if any of the guys are listening to this and you work with your wives, tag your wives on these videos so that she can see them as well, because we do talk the business of plumbing, of marriage, of working together, all those kinds of things.
Yeah, baby. All right, guys. All right. As always, when you're out there doing your thing, be safe and plumb like a champion.
Have a great day, everybody.